vision for our characters?
We will get into that. Give me just really. Thank you all for joining me in this one shot. It's not very often I do one shots, but boy howdy, a promise was made forever ago of an old kobold one shot, and I know certainly for me as a player, as a DM, I've been looking forward to it, as have many of you, and that is exactly what this will be. Welcome to Azure of the Deep. Each one of you is a kobold who has, through time, came from one tribe or another, and for various reasons. Maybe you were a noble, maybe you were a thief, maybe you were just a standard adventurer. I mean, heck, some of you could have been pirates. Doesn't matter. Despite whatever your background was, eventually each one of you had found yourselves as part of this kind of menagerie tribe of other kobolds from other groups. Each one of you forming together to protect yourselves and to be a family here in the Underdark. Some of you have been here for many years, others just a few months. But one thing is in common is you're all family. And family, you take care of each other. Now, being down here in the Underdark, it's not very often that you hear of anything special going on besides the obvious mind flayer attacks or the drow being pissy and beating up people just to get an advantage of some sort, or the sort of monstrous creature who just kills randomly. It's a tough life. But one thing that did kind of pique each of your interest for it, one thing that each of you kind of know is, you don't want to live in the Underdark forever. However, in order to make it out of the Underdark, usually you got to have a bit of coin or a means to get out of here. You're all fairly powerful and strong, and you know that if you band it together, you might be able to make it out on your own. But at the same time, too, it's not just the individual, it's the whole tribe. You want to try to figure out a way you can get your whole tribe out of the Underdark. And one way that you know of is if you have the funds, you could acquire additional protection and get everyone out. And with that in mind, each of you has heard tales, rumors, of some adventurers who went deeper into the Underdark, and they left with many riches. Hell, there was these two humans who came down here and apparently left without a problem, and one guy ended up opening up a bar. As crazy as it sounds. Yet, at the same time, too, there's been also tales of many people who have ventured and have perished at the hands of so many horrifying visages. One particular treasure, though, was very interesting. It promised riches beyond that of kings. The riches that would not only be able to help get you out of the Underdark, not just as an individual, but be able to help every single one in your kobold tribe out. But it would also set you up very nicely above ground where there's some sunlight, or to an island of your choosing. Such riches, they have been around for hundreds of years, yet no one has actually been able to claim this treasure. Whether it's myth or legend at this point, the truth is that it's too damn lucrative to pass up. You four kobolds, you were chosen among the tribes as being the strongest, the most successful, the most cunning, who could possibly just pull this off. As each of you are venturing out, you're trying to gather more information, so you're trying to head to the nearest town. A town that you know that you have to be careful about because though you're kobolds, you don't have to hide yourself. No one's going to be really give two shits in the Underdark. But at the same time, there are people who like to pick on you. But you heard that there is an individual, a broker of some sort in town, who might be able to hit you up with information on where this grand treasure, the Azure of the Deep, a sapphire so huge that any man or beast who could carry it and take it out would be richer beyond kings. As you guys are traveling, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself and describe your characters.
Wants to go first?
Okay, so often obscured by a pink hood with focused yellow eyes peering out underneath, Penta is a Horizon Walker, both a class and a past member of the Interplanar Investigatory body headed by a gold dragon, Typhon, but of no small standing. And looking to settle down a bit, he found a sense of community and is looking to elevate the tribe and get them hopefully where they can be a bit more relaxed and safe and comfortable.
All right. Who's next?
I'll go next. So Greem is wearing this like silk robe. It has snowflake patterns on it. It's been cut like very roughly at the base as if it was way too long at first, but now it's been tailored, kind of. And he's holding a collection of like loose papers that have been just stapled together. Greem got his wizardry from defending his tribe against the several dozen groups of adventurers that tried to come down and take their riches, and now he has stolen and learned from all the books that they have taken.
Very nice. That leaves Snock and Penta. Who's next?
All right. Snock is a former street urchin thief who, on his adventures, managed to acquire slash steal a headband of intellect, turning his 8 int into 19. After that, he was no longer interested in being a thief anymore. He started tinkering, and it led him down the path of being an artificer. And you'll see him wearing like normal studded leather, but if you look at the right angle, you'll see like little glyphs and holograms as it's been reinforced. And next to him is his is a small metal dragon that is his steel defender. Because you know he's a kobold, he's obsessed with dragons. He's gonna try and build one. Um, yeah, that's not.
All right. And last but not least, Penta.
I think it's Glor.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Glor. My bad.
that's fine. Lore is short even by kobold standards, and all he's wearing is a long skirt that looks absolutely amazing. Right now he's carrying a veil that he's absolutely belting on.
All right. With you four, you form a party, a bond. You guys arrive at a nearby town in the Underdark. Though you're not really certain who to ask, what to look around, you guys typically stay away from these gatherings. But this particular town, it's busy with gnomes and dwarves and some other creatures. Let me get you over there. The map is rather large. I hope you guys can all see it correctly.
Looks good to me.
Ooh la
All
la.
right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You guys arrive at the bottom of the map. This nearby town, as you guys start to enter it, all of you go ahead and give me a perception check. All right. Green, Glor, and Penta, you three are distracted by the sounds of individuals talking, the hustling and bustling of deep gnomes and Duergar dwarves that are going back and forth. Some of them are trying to sell some very interesting yet questionable items. Other ones are arguing or fighting. You can smell stale ale, rotten food. However, Penta, you notice that there is a crudely drawn sign out front. And this particular sign, it states in Undercommon, Blindenstone Outposts.
Okay. Well, I'll turn to the group. I'll give everyone a little bit of an elbow. And they... Well, I appear that the Linden Post Outpost is as good a place to start as any in terms of our collecting information, huh?
Huh? I think I saw a lizard.
No, that was probably just your reflection. Focus.
The big
Should go to the bar. That's what you're saying?
More or less. Well, you don't have to make it sound so déclassé.
Seems like a good idea to me. I'm always up for a drink.
If you guys can, go ahead and
Let's
drag
go.
your tokens onto the map there. Towards the bottom, as you guys, wherever you guys like, as you're entering town. All right. Glor, Penta, and Greem. For some reason, Greem, I can't see your character name on your token. Yeah, it's enabled.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how to fix that.
Oh, I know. It's because you don't have it entered. There you go. And then Snock, where are you, Snock?
I'm in the bottom right, but I meant to edit the name before I put it down, and I can't figure out how to delete the one that's on there, so I can put the one with
Just
the...
click it and hit the delete button. It'll disappear.
There you go.
Or that. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. Nice. There we go.
All right. As you guys come to this town, there's a lot of new sights. There's some stalls, some sounds of people arguing. What do you guys want to do? You are in need to try to find information, supposedly some sort of info broker in regards to get an idea of the legend of the Azure of the Deep, whether it's a location or someone who might know something about it.
The place that I noticed, is it this one straight ahead? The signpost.
There was a sign that was out earlier that was in Undercommon that had stated that this was the outpost. But that is a large major building that does appear to be open and seems to be very visible. You looking at it, you do see that there is a sign that indicates that this is some sort of inn.
Okay.
Snock, you had noticed the sign as well, but you did not understand it.
Gotcha.
Well, who knew knowing 7 languages would come in handy?
I didn't think it would.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh, all right, lads. Well, we have 2 courses of action, I suppose. We could start poking our heads around inside, or we could perhaps look at more unscrupulous or discreet areas of the town for information.
You sound so sure of yourself. I'm gonna agree with whatever you want to do.
Let's go to the bar. And Green starts saying bar over and over again. Like he's chanting.
With excitement
Lord
and
joins him
greed.
in that chant.
Well, Penta, you now have 2 kobolds in your party who are chanting bar, bar, bar.
I'll just look at them. I'll pinch the bridge of my not nose, but somewhere between my nostrils and eyes, and I'll say, "Listen, if you idiots get into any trouble, I'm teleporting out of here. I'm way too tired for this right now. This is not okay. Okay."
Okay. Let's go.
Bar, 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 bar.
Bar, 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 bar.
All right, so I'll head on up.
All right. Going up these makeshift stairs, they are not well built. Luckily for your light sizes, it doesn't really pose a problem for you. You eventually get up, and the loft of stale ale just fills your nostrils as you open up the door to this inn. And inside, you see this large table, bones scattered across the place, plates, barrels that were used as makeshift stools, and you're seeing various deep gnomes and Druagar. They're all drinking, they're talking, they're chatting. Some of them are fighting. It appears to be some sort of inn that has not been kept up well.
Well, I hope you're happy. Let's try and get in and out as quick as we can.
Looks great.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Coming through. Pardon me.
Oi, watch yourself. Anyone else see there's a bunch of kobolds in here? Anyone give two shits? Oh, God, shut your trap there, Pid. We don't give two shits about you. Oi! I thought you were supposed to be Sonny. Come on, man. Oh, fuck off. And you can just hear them going at it over and over, each one with a unique, charismatic attitude, so to speak.
Oh, God.
Oi!
We're finally
What are you looking at, little pipsqueak? As the one in front of you, Green, just looks down at you. And by when I say look down, he's looking just right at you, as you are about as tall as he is.
What do you want?
Hey, what do you want? You came over to me. You come to offer me a little old kiss? Well, you can go get
Keeps
your
walking.
coin somewhere else. Oh, no, you've gone to hurt my feelings. And that individual just kind of goes over into the corn. Yo, bro, come give me some comfort. Oh, all right, I'm coming. And another one that looks exactly like him comes over and just kind of comforts him.
Goals, to be honest.
Oh. Is there like a counter in order drinks or something?
You're kind of looking at it. There's a makeshift counter with a bunch of beers on it, and stacks of kegs with a deep gnome off behind it, and another one that's over to, or a Dwargar off to the side who just seems to be drinking.
Are they scowling at us like the other patrons are?
They're just kind of giving you the same look as the other patrons, but there's kind of the one deep gnome comes over to you and just kind of looks down at you. He's like, "Hey, yeah, you got coin?"
I'll drop 5 gold on the table on the counter in front, and be like, "Yes. Do you have information?"
Oi, I've got information for you. And he steps over to the side. And then shortly after, he comes back with 4 pints, slams him down, and grabs your 5 gold pieces. Oi, there's your information for you. Enjoy. Drink up.
Before I start sipping, I'll kind of look to the others and, I mean, I imagine Glora and Dream are like pigs in mud right now. Just living the life.
I like him. I'm gonna take a pint.
All right. You take a sip.
I'm going to jump up and grab a pint and wolf it down, then try to reach for the next one, too.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as you just chug this pint down. You chug it down. You slam the mug down, and you want another. The deep gnome just looks at you and just goes, "Oh, just wait a minute." And he's smiling, and as he does, you don't feel right, and you can't hold it, but you end up throwing up back into your pint. All right, there you go. That'll be another gold piece for you.
Free refill, I guess.
Oh, ain't nothing free about it.
I begin to drink my own vomit.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check with advantage. As wow, he's looking at you. He's like, "All right, you got my respect." So, what y'all looking for around here? We don't see kobolds coming in here, especially ones your type.
We're looking for the Azure of the Deep.
Oi, I've heard the tales about some giant jewel all the way in the back of some cave or whatnot. Don't really know where the Black Cave is there, but what you need, though, is an info broker. I know a guy. Oh, he's got a lovely disposition about him. Oh, he's further back inside the city. Just beware, don't let any drow see you. Or they'll try to ring you up and use it for target practice. You can't miss him. He's got a very lovely color exterior. He's another deep gnome like me. Very purple. A little. He ain't no flu if you know what I mean for it. And
Penton doesn't know what he means, but he nods politely.
alright, you can't miss him. He wears very fancy clothes. Has an ear that's pierced. And he just goes by the moniker Mr. Pink. Alright, you guys all you lot one another. And he begins to clean out some of the mugs you guys were having with a dirty rag.
Gosh. Contrary to Greem's disposition, he's very politely sipping, and he's like a quarter done.
I haven't touched my drink yet.
I'm looking around on the floor to see if anybody dropped anything interesting. Like, I don't expect to find anything. I'm just a bit of a scatterbrain.
Give me an investigation check.
Sure thing.
Kind of taking a look around, seeing if there's anything on there. You've seen some bones. Looks like small critter bones, but you can't really determine what they are. You find a good-sized femur belonging to something or someone. And you do manage to find about 6 silver pieces lying on the ground.
Very nice. I am a real windfall. I love it.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose we should be looking for this, pink fellow, right? I don't think we should be, lingering in this town for too long.
I turn to Penta, finish my mug of vomit, and start walking for the door.
Finished yet? Wait a second. He is slightly more than a quarter way full. Finished.
Or is he just like slurping it slowly, making the noise?
Real slow.
The rest of you are just waiting as he's just going slow, holding with both hands, looking up at you.
No, wait. He wipes away at his snout. I got an idea. And I'm gonna take it outside. Let's go.
All right. You take the pint outside. The rest of you leave the tavern.
I run across the top of the table to the exit and dash out.
All right. Give me a quick acrobatics check as you do that.
Okay.
Okay. It's a little rough, you know. You get about halfway on the table from sliding, and then you lose your momentum, but then you just kind of use your hands and you scoot across the rest of the way, and you're able to go out.
Is there a tablecloth on the table like there is in the map?
There is.
It just wrinkles it all up.
There is, in fact, a tablecloth there. So as you're sliding, you were good, but then when you started scooting, you started pulling it along with you. So it's a little put off. So far, it doesn't seem anyone has noticed as people are still drinking or arguing. But given the state of things, you kind of figured, not a big deal. As you guys leave the establishment, one of you with a beer in hand, if you can call it a beer, you start walking down the rickety stairs again. And you leave with a little bit of information. A gentleman who has a lavender-like complexion, wearing fanciful clothes and an earring, who goes by the moniker of Mr. Pink, might have information that you guys are seeking, and he is somewhere deeper within the city. You also got a fair warning. Don't let any drow see you.
Alrighty, well, you heard the guy. Snock, we're looking for a pink gnome, pink dwarf, whatever it was. It's a short pink person with an earring called Mr. Pink. We should be discreet, apparently. I mean, it's not really a surprise, but, you know.
Which way can we go?
Let's head to the left. Let's not get too involved in anything, alright?
Left. Left. Keep saying
Left
that.
it is.
While we're walking, Dream takes the mug and balances it on his head. And he takes out like a brass rod. It's like fairly thick. And he taps it and he runs across his skin and it's a frostbite appear like across a window. Or like frost on his skin. It's mage armor.
Very nice. With the frosty mage armor appearance going on. Does it look like a normal armor, or does it just look like frost all over your skin?
It's like if I fell in the snow. Now I'm covered in ice.
Got it.
While we do that, though not even visible in the infrared spectrum, my eyes will glow slightly, and I'll give myself the vigilant blessing, so I can keep an eye over my my dear companions and any shenanigans that might ensue.
I am actually going to offer Penta some candy, and if he eats it, which is part of the spell, I'll be casting enhance ability. Eagle Splendor. Let me. Oh, I don't know.
Can you also post the spell? If you just hit cast on D&D Beyond, it should throw the whole spell there.
I did, and that's what it came up with. Let me.
It's weird like that sometimes.
No, just did it again.
Oh.
Uh,
Otherwise, if you click on the spell to pull up the stats, there should be an option that will allow you to go ahead and VTT. Like display.
There we go. There we go.
Aha.
All right. So you're doing Eagle Splendor.
Yes.
And in fact, I'll actually cast Pass Without Trace on the group. I'll call everyone in to huddle in a little closer. All right, you lot, come for a second. Let me let's get this organized, shall we? and I'm going to take a little bit of ash, and on each person's forehead, I'm going to draw a circle with a dot in the middle as I cast it.
Make mine look like a smiley face.
I make it look like a smiley face. All right.
Each one of you set. I take it then you are all going to stealthily try to move throughout the city then? Is that correct?
Yes, please. Well, yeah. All right. So let's be extra quiet and let's keep our eyes extra peeled. All right. Yep.
They can't make fun of us if they can't see us.
I mean, that's true. Among other things, that's very true. All right. If you guys are all on board to be stealthy, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Oh, that was actually a decent stealth roll.
All right.
I'm
So,
gonna
that
do
plus
an add
10.
10 to that. Yeah.
Glor, is yours at disadvantage for a reason?
Yeah,
Okay.
my armor. Yeah.
And then Snock and Penta, I take it you just have it so it rolls twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's from our last campaign. It's a
Yeah.
pain to go and change. So I
No
guess
worries.
I could.
So we have a 21, a 33, a 16, and a 25. Well, every single one of you feels pretty stealthy. In fact, one by one, you just kind of... You guys are able to blend into the shadows. Greem, you're able to do so as well, but you're just a little bit slower than everyone else. But you still feel pretty stealthy about it.
I imagine
Icicle is
Glory-
starting to grow from my snout.
All right. As you guys are able to go ahead and try to move throughout the city. Time for some exploration.
Does anyone else have a Mission Impossible theme in their mind right now?
Glor begins quietly playing on his viol.
If someone wants to play
Like
it
with
in
the
groovy,
kazoo, because we're kobolds.
please do. As you guys are going through these corridors, you notice there's kind of a trend. It's all dark. There really isn't any lighting or anything like that, but it doesn't really bother any of you since you all have dark vision. Each of these kind of carved out passageways has like a bunch of webbing on it. There is crates and barrels everywhere. Some that are just empty and some that have rotten goods in them that just smell super foul as you come by. Deep gnomes run back and forth between everywhere. And you guys eventually come to an area where it looks like some sort of stockpile of a bunch of crates and barrels. And you see a passageway that keeps going to the north and one that goes to the east.
What do you guys think?
I wasn't told I had to think on this adventure.
I kind of want to go to the east.
All right, well, let's take a peek.
As you guys go to the east, you find a short staircase and a back door that looks like it's going back to the inn.
Nope. No more bar. No more bar. Turn around. Off we go.
Should have come in like that to begin with.
Oh, yeah, you should.
If one more bar.
I give him a rap on the hand.
You know, for each pint you drink, you grow an inch. In both areas where it counts, mates. Come on.
8 and shoe size.
I was gonna say tail length for that one too.
As you guys go back around, you keep
Oh, well.
coming.
While Greem is passing, he's gonna sniff at some of the crates. Can he tell what's in there?
Give me a perception check.
Right.
From smelling it, you can't tell specifically. Unfortunately, it is pretty foul. Whatever it was, it has long passed. Though, as you are kind of smelling around each of the crates, one of the deep gnomes just kind of goes around. Give me a second. Let me see if he even Let me see here if he even notices you. You guys aren't invisible, but you are stealthy.
Oh no.
He does notice you. He's like, "Oi! What are you doing? Get away from that!"
You don't see us.
Roll a persuasion check. Persuasion, not performance.
Sorry. So right beside each other.
Oh my god.
I don't think there's anything. "Oi, all right, I don't say you." And he just goes back to minding his business.
Did Flo just did
quickly.
I mind trick somebody? Is that what
Whoever
I'm
you have
hearing?
advantage.
Jesus.
Ooh, quickly, we need to get away.
Are we even here? You just sounded so confident when you said it.
It's
I'm good at sounding confident.
What an existential nightmare.
as you guys continue, you start seeing these large kind of copper stills that appear to be, they have webbing all across them. They are green with age, but it looks like each one of these deep gnomes, they are doing something with these stills. They're making something, some sort of liquid.
One more drink?
No. No. We drink afterwards. On our island, private island, we have as many drinks as we want to have.
But what if... Drink now.
I hit you in my hand again, but harder. Battle Focus.
Okay, let's move. Where are we going?
We should look for somewhere quiet. This pink person sounds shady.
You guys are eyeing each one of these deep gnomes. You know he's a deep gnome, but they all seem to be more gray complexion. You don't see anyone who appears to be lavender or wearing fanciful clothes.
It's all shade.
That is true. It is all.
There's no sun.
It is all in
can't be
shades of
shade.
gray.
So we're looking for a deep gnome with an earring. Great.
Pretty much.
Is this like water?
No, it is natural cave that is being
Oh,
falling.
okay,
That's
it's a
falling
drop
down.
off. Oh, sorry, I'm blind.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You do see that there is a bit of a path there that continues.
All right, watch your step. Be careful now.
As you guys begin to hug against the wall for you continue, you can see there's a lit path. And you guys can each see that there is a large entrance to something up ahead. Each with 3 large pillars carved out of stone. And in front of them, there appears to be 3 very dark-looking elves that look like they're standing guard. You also see a passageway go up to the left as well, with a little bit of light.
Okay. So there's stuff over there. What I'd love to do is, like, from behind this pillar, fire an arrow, like, just like to the opposite end, like to over here. Just, create a little distraction out of.
You try to create a distraction. Okay, all right. So you're just shooting one arrow?
Yeah, maybe just, even if it's just like the clatter of something to turn their eyes for a moment.
Okay. Do you have the sharpshooter feat?
No, just a longbow to 150.
Okay, so you can make it. You would be able to do right where I have it right now, or closer to the elves. You could totally do without having to do it at disadvantage. But beyond that, it would be at disadvantage for the attack.
Okay, yeah, I think that corner point is pretty reasonable. I'm not trying to like be fancy and embed it into the wall. Like if it slides
Yeah, you're
on
just
the
trying to
ground
make
and,
some
like,
noise.
Yeah. All
Put
right,
a bell on
guys.
it. Let's put
So
a bell
when I-
on it.
So when do you have an extra bell?
Do I have an extra bell?
Check. Does your inventory have a bell in it?
No.
Then you do not.
Snock, do you have a bell?
No, no bells.
Any whistles?
You know what? I just ran out.
I have a vial of perfume.
Yeah, maybe just put. Yes, give me a spray. Just put on the arrow.
I spritz your entire body.
I jump into
smell like-
You are just overwhelmed with this smell of perfume. Oh, what does the perfume smell like? Do you want to describe it? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I do not know perfume spells, so
Like,
therefore
is it
will not
like
describe.
like floral? Is it smell like garbage? Does it smell like urine? Does it smell like whale junk?
I'm gonna go with coconuts.
Coconuts.
Thank
Okay.
God. Okay.
Penta, you smell like coconuts now. It's very strong.
Okay. We're preparing to have our tropical island life. It's okay. Okay, when I fire the arrow, we dash quickly and we sneak to the left, okay?
Okay.
Works for me.
Okay, so longbow, I suppose.
Yep.
Bloop.
A 29 will get it there. You shoot the arrow, smelling. It hits the stone wall with a little ping noise. Let's see here if they notice.
You know what? I could have used magical tinkering to infuse the arrow with like light or sound or something. Next time.
It does not appear the elves are not moving. It seems like they did not notice.
Okay. Plan B. Suggestions.
I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I speak in their minds, and I tell them to look away.
So you're going to try
Go for
to
it.
telepathically communicate to them and tell them to look away?
Yeah, I'm gonna. So Greem takes out that rod, and he like points at Ursk and this thin icy line appears between them, and he's casting message. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Look to your left. There's an arrow. It's special. You should pick it up.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Oh my god. Oh fuck. You watch as the one of the farther its head it turns. It looks over and it sees the arrow. And it goes over. It picks it up and it quickly recoils at the smell of it.
Go. I'm starting to dash. So I'm just curious. Hold on. Now, why did you do the one all the way on the other side instead of the ones that are right here? So, as you guys come up and go around, the arrow, and then like the two other drow would be like, "What is this dude doing? Why is he picking up an arrow?" Genius, right there.
The other two, they just look at you as you guys just try to sneakily go by. Oh my god. And then they just kind of look at each other and exchange glances, and they just look back at you guys. And you guys just squeak by.
I guess I'm just imagining, and let me see that Drow-Elf's name. Yeah, Rain. No, not Rain. Elle just comes back and he's like, "Guys, guess what I found? Smells like coconut."
Oh my god! All right.
So
you guys, you hear the shuffling of. Oh, what was that for?
No, I wanted to see if I notice them notice us.
Oh, okay.
I think this plan went perfectly, to be honest.
I would agree. You guys hear the shuffling of papers over in the far corner there. As two of these dark elves just stare at you guys. They're not making any actions or movements. They're just staring at you as you guys are doing the Scooby-Doo sneak around the corner. Penta, you see a deep gnome. You see a deep gnome wearing very fancy clothes. The shade of gray he is a bit lighter than the other ones, and he's wearing an earring.
Aha. Guys, come quickly.
Are you guys trying to redo your stealth after shooting that arrow or not? Or once you guys get here?
I mean, after the arrow, we would have tried to be like discreet from the bridge up to.
Yeah. The gnome looks around at you. Oi! Right! Who are you? Show yourselves!
Oh, hi. I'm Penta. This is Smock and Grim and Glaw.
I'm Green.
We're looking for some information, and heard you were the one to speak to.
He puts one hand inside his shirt, Napoleon style. All right, I'll be the right one. You got coin?
I do have at least one, yes.
Aye, might cost you a bit more than just one bit of coin, but it depends on the information you're looking for. What kind of info? What's your poison?
Oh, poison? Nobody said anything about poison. We're looking for the Azure of the Deep.
He just pauses. What? Maybe I know something. Maybe I don't. It's going to cost you about 200 to find out.
I'll walk up.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I'll walk up and I'll offer him the 6 silver pieces that I found on the bottom on the floor of the bar, and I'll say, "Consider this a down payment."
All right, you're still going to be 199 gold pieces short and 4 silver.
Let me check how much gold I have. Let's split it. Split it. I'll pay 40, and everyone else pays 50.
Wait, who's that?
Scream.
Grimm's
paid my
offering
share.
to pay 40, and everyone else pays 50. Which doesn't still equal 200, but, whatever.
Wait. Scream's really good at math, okay?
If everyone's doing the 40 and the 50, including Snock, I'll put the 60.
Yeah, spent all my money on ball bearings. No, I have.
How many is that?
I have 60 gold or 50 gold.
Okay, so Penta's is going to go up to each of you. He's going to take 25 gold each.
I've seen your piggy bank, Claude. Don't try any funny business.
He hands you 24.
Oh, you were doing 50.
So, you don't get your hand slapped, but I'm just gonna leave this alone.
He's going to toss another 51 at you because he really doesn't care.
All right.
Oh, well, thank you. That's a lot better. Grim, cough up, cough up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like 30 seconds later.
25. Thank you very much.
All right, Snock, give me them cash dollar bills, baby.
I'll hand him the coins, but at least 2 of them will be ones I've created with prestidigitation.
How long does that last for?
Up to an hour.
Oh, for creating the fake coins? Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Don't they glow, right? Or is that minor conjuration?
That's minor conjuration.
Okay, and I'll put the 75 balance in. So I'll give Pink 100 and show him that we have the other 100 and say,
Now, come on, you gotta give us something, before we give, the whole shebang.
All right, so you're talking about Azure of the Deep, Legend of Legends, a cave full of treasure, a sapphire so big the fattest dwarf in the world looks small compared to it. The thing's worth millions of gold. Anyone be crazy enough to get their hands on it. Yet, not a single one's been able to get it. And he's holding your gold coins, your 100 that you gave him. You guys go ahead and minus that from your equipment. All right. I know where the location is. I can make you a map. I'm a man of my word. My information's key. You pay the price for it, you get the information.
Do I trust these words?
Give an insight check. Same thing for anyone else who's paying attention to him.
Oh, I should mention the prestidigitation thing. Like, I cast it while Green was counting, so Mr. Pink would have seen me do it. Like, it wasn't like a surreptitious type.
Well, he has 100 gold pieces in his hands. I'll leave it up to you if you like to correct that for the additional amount of money before he gets his hands on it. Or we can just see what happens.
Thinking about it.
He seems to be pretty trustful. You don't see any deceit or anything like that. Snock, as he's talking to Penta on this one, he does seem to be honorable in his word that he is good with information. He sells it. But he's hiding a little something. He's a little hesitant with some of the words that he says. That shows a little bit of deceit.
I'll whisper over to Penta and Graham and be like, "Hey, he's hiding something."
All right, bucko. What are you hiding from us, huh? And he pokes Mr. Pink twice with his brass rod.
All right, you need a backup. You're ugly as fuck, and I can't stand looking at you.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
No, but I kiss yours.
All right, would you mind go getting your husband? I don't like talking to ugly women.
Now look. We may be stupid. Dumb, perhaps. But we're not fools. We want the truth.
All right, I'm not lying to you at all. I'm telling you the truth. I know the information. I know where that caves is. I can draw you a map. There ain't nothing to worry about for that.
Mm-hmm.
However,
And should we...
I'm a man of business. If you're looking for more information beyond just the location of that cave, it's going to cost you another 100 gold. And he holds up 3 fingers, so 300 gold total.
Let me see the quality of this map. And then we can talk.
All right, pay me the other 100 gold.
I'll give him 100 gold.
All right, so you give him the other 100 gold. Let's see here. All right. And he starts filling the bag. Something's amiss. It feels like you feel short.
You sure?
No, actually, I'll run up and I'll hand him 2 gold, and I'll take the 2 very obviously not real pieces of money that I tried to pass off.
Hey, try to pull one over on me. I know my weight in gold.
Yeah? Well, what is it? How many pounds?
All right, so this ends up being about 200 gold pieces, 100 in each bag, right? So every single one of them four is going to be about 25 pounds. All right, so, and he goes over to his desk, and he grabs a blank piece of paper, and it takes him a few minutes, but you watch as he begins to draw a very beautiful, very elaborate map. Plus
very
a
nice.
4 on top of that. It is immaculate. It is like an artwork in itself for the map that he draws. It shows pictures of the Underdeep, and it shows a dotted line of where you should follow in order to get to the cave. And at the top, it says the cave that glitters. All right, here's my bargain. Here's the map for you. I've done pretty damn well penmanship myself, I do say. Once you're at the cave of glitters, supposedly the treasure's deep inside. Many gone in, none come out. Some say they have, but they've been scared shitless. Who is taking the map?
I will. I'll hold on to it.
All right.
Second that.
The impromptu leader. Penta, go ahead and add a map to the cave that glitters to your inventory.
Okay, adding that. Oh wow, who knew? There's already an item in D&D Beyond. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, with a deep sigh, Penta is gonna look at him and say, "No, look, we're giving you 200 gold, right? We have a working business relationship. I'm sure you could just slip us that extra information that you were gonna say. I'm sure you want to fill us in."
Go ahead and roll the persuasion check.
All right, I have advantage from Eagle Splendor. Yay!
You mean from the candy I gave you?
Yes, the splendorous eagle candy, made from eagle bones and powdered with their wings.
It did have some feathers in it.
He just looks at you and he's like, all right, I appreciate the line of business. I appreciate the attempt. But I'm trying to run an honorable business here. You pay up the coin, you get the info. You don't pay up the coin, you don't get the info, mate.
I'll give him the 100 gold then. And I am down to 10.
All right. So, before you lot came here, there was this tall fella in a cloak. He tried to hide it well, but Mr. Pink's eyes are much better than he thought. Looked like he was some sort of drow, some sort of elfie. He was asking me the same kind of questions you were not too long ago. It'd probably be best to be on the lookout for him. He knows where the location is as well. Drew him a map. And when there's one, there's usually going to be more.
Okay. It's not great, but it's good to know going in at least.
So what would we have to pay you to not spread this information around?
Alright, look, I'm a man of my word, but coins top dollar. How much you willing to offer up to me?
I pull into my pack and reach it and pull out a bar of soap.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with a bar of soap.
Wait, no, hand it to me. I'll take the bar of soap and
I'm offering him the bar of soap. It's my bar of soap. You don't get to touch, you dirty hand.
I apologize and I back off.
He just looks at you. He thinks for a minute. Oh, alright. Bar soap. You don't see that very common down here. I could probably push that. And he takes your bar of soap.
I'm also going to hand him 50 gold. That just seems like thieving from him, just giving him a bar of soap.
Oh, I'll take that. I appreciate it. And he pockets the gold and the bar of soap. He, honestly, he looks to be very well kept, very clean, whereas everyone else down here was pretty dirty and grimy. So it was a good bet. It was a safe bet. All right, as long as no one tops you off, my lips are sealed.
2 bars of soap.
You do not have a bar of soap, do you?
No. I'm just joking. Like the next person that comes.
That's pretty much 2 bars of soap. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I have 4 more bars of soap. Just gonna say.
That's the new underdark
I'm a
currency.
clean
Bars of soap.
boy. I like being clean.
With that, you guys have a map to the location of the treasure.
All right.
And you feel pretty confident you've covered your tracks, so no one should be able to know that you guys are after it as well. But you do know you have a little bit of competition.
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you. Well, let's get on the way before those elvish types get any further in.
Okay.
Begin to leave the area before realizing I don't exactly know which way the map's telling us to go.
As you, Penta, are you letting the other kobolds look at the map, or are you guys waiting to get out of here first before you look at the map?
Let's find somewhere. Okay, well, actually, no, we should take a peek to get an idea of like which way we should even leave the cavern. But discreetly.
All right. You look on the map. It looks like it's going to be. It's not too far. Maybe about a day and a half journey from the outpost you guys are currently at. It does take you through some iffy areas, but you wager that if you're stealthy enough, you could probably avoid it and be able to get to the cave entrance.
What area, sorry?
An area that's full of fungus and spores. One that has been known to be avoided, as a lot of folks who enter it, they don't seem right when they come out.
They're all left-handed.
More or less.
All right. All
It's
right.
canon that all kobolds are right-handed.
Yeah, they can write with the right hand or their tail. All right, you lots. Let's hurry up and get going. Our vacation island waits for us.
All right. Are you guys being stealthy as you're trying to get past the elves, or you're just going to try to sneak by nonchalantly?
Starting to think that this isn't what they were guarding.
Let's still be stay quiet. Let's not draw any unnecessary attention. Who knows if all these elves are working together?
Oh, Greem. As you guys, are the rest of you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Pass without trace would still be up.
All right. So
all right,
everyone,
I'll give Dream a candy, and if he eats it, he'll become invisible. I mean, his choice.
you'll have to do that after
Is it
the
good?
effect for it. So as you guys try to be stealthy, you guys are pretty good, but Greem stumbles on the ground, and Greem, as you do, your coin purse opens up, and a bunch of your coins just roll out onto the ground. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Oh no.
Four gold pieces just scatter on the ground, but the noise is audible. You guys can all hear it. It's not as bad as it seems. Greem, as you get down, you start picking them up for it.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep running.
Oh, you're just gonna leave it and
This
keep
is
going?
far.
Okay.
I'm dashing.
All right.
Quick.
The elves are all staring at you four intently with looks of what the fuck? As
Just imagine someone's like,
A bribe to buy your silence.
as we run. 4 gold coins.
what gold piece per kobold to bribe their silence? As you guys start running for your lives, getting out of there, the elves are just staring, and it's weird and unexpected. They were not, yeah, it was interesting. You guys eventually you make it to the clear. You get past to where the still is. Do you guys continue on out of the town, or do you want to explore anywhere else in the town?
Get out of here. Everyone's mean to me.
I'm in favor of skedaddling.
Man, it seems like there's a lot to explore, but I guess we could get out of here.
We got our information.
All right.
Maybe if I was still a thief. But I'm good to go.
All right. So then each one of you guys are following Penta, and you are making your way, taking the same path you took before, to get out of the town as quickly as possible. As you guys do, no one's really paying any mind to you for it. Some of them make generic remarks against you, being like, "Oh, I stick in kobolds," as you guys kind of pass. But beyond that,
Oh,
everyone
I don't
else,
stink. I have soap and perfume.
as you'd say that running by, the one of the deep gnomes just gives you a gesture, like he's taking his hand and putting it underneath his chin and just flipping you off, Italian style. And you guys eventually make it back to the outside of the outpost.
All right.
Now back outside of the outpost. Did you guys want to look at the map, kind of get an idea and take a look to see where it leads?
All right. Yeah. Let's do the thing. I'll what will I do? Words, brain, things. So anyone paying attention can see my eyes glow a particular deeper shade of yellow, almost an amber, as I cast guidance on myself to kind of focus in and make sure I can read this properly.
All right. The text itself that's on there is in Undercommon. However, it is easily readable for you. The details of the map are pretty clear, very artistic. It's about a day and a half to go through a spore-covered, treacherous area on the map itself. But the majority of the journey should be pretty uneventful. You guys have lived down here for a while, and you know how to avoid danger. And you know that if you're staying sneaky, shouldn't really be that much of a problem. It's going to come down to just a critical moment through this mitochondrion area, however you say it. And if you guys can avoid that, then you'll be able to find yourselves at the cave entrance.
All right.
With that, you guys begin to take off. Did you guys need to purchase anything in town or anything like that before you guys go?
I'm all set personally.
I don't have any
We already
money.
purchased information.
Yeah.
You do have the information. All right. With that, we'll set you off. I need one of you to roll a D100 for me. All right, 76. Are you guys going to be using Pass Without a Trace?
Please and thank you.
All right, so you guys are being sneaky. You're being stealthy. After about a day, you guys find yourselves just before the fungal area, and you guys make camp. Being you guys are familiar with the area, you guys were able to successfully make a camp and have a long rest, uneventful. None of you needed to take watch as you were able to find a cave that's kind of outskirts, and you were able to pretty much keep out of sight. After the long rest, you guys began to continue to be stealthy through the fungal area, and as each one of you pass through, there is spores, there is mushrooms everywhere, and you guys look around and you see some of the mushrooms, they seem to move, changing places, keeping an eye on you. However, they don't seem to be getting hostile towards you. And you guys are able to eventually move past and make it to the cave that glitters. The cave entrance itself is a dark stone. As you guys are looking at it, it's mostly natural. And it just seems like any other cave. You're not really certain why anyone would say that it glitters or anything like that. But this cave itself, Ford, it's wet. It's moist. But it matches the artistic description that Mr. Pink had drawn on the map for you, from the stalagmites to the stalactites.
Mm-hmm. So question, do the walls seem slippery?
They do seem slippery.
Uh-huh. Alright, cool.
Greem is going to take the brass rod and trace it over his skin. He's casting Mage Armor again.
All right. Getting frosty.
Yeah, we would totally be entering the cave, hoping to pass without a singular trace.
I'm going to look around. Is anyone here wearing studded leather?
I am.
Who's that? Sorry.
Snock. Snock is.
Is it magic?
Yes.
Okay, we're good. Never mind.
As you guys enter this cave, each one of you go ahead and give me a nature check.
Oh wait,
I know
I'm
this.
level, but anyway, that doesn't matter. It's too late.
All right. Snock and Greem. You guys notice you're looking at this cave. Look, you guys have seen caves before, but you know something kind of odd. There's these long line striations that go along the sides for some of the caves. They come and they fade. They come and they fade, and they look very old. But it doesn't seem to be natural. It's like something or someone had clawed the side of the walls.
How big are the claw marks?
They are bigger than you.
Okay,
Damn.
That really doesn't mean much.
No, it
Can I
doesn't.
try to think if I know anything like that? That might have made that?
Judging from the claw marks and using your nature check, you have not seen anything in the Underdark that could do that. However, if you'd like, you can give me a history check to see if you can ascertain possibilities.
Can I help him with this?
Sure.
Still 26, I think.
Yeah, it's still 26. Snuck, you can think of several creatures that are big enough. From demons to bullrogs to these nasty, weird looking oozes that you know that could make such creations that just dissolve stone like it's nothing. It could be anything with claws, owl bears, dragons, various other creatures that are out there could do it. You know that it's not a common animal based on the size of it. It is monstrously big. It is possible it could also be giants as well, but you guys haven't seen any giants in the Underdark ever, so you very much doubt that would be the case.
Okay, so claws, monstrously huge. You're telling me my ex-wife was here.
Pretty much. Whatever it was at least a size of large or larger. Likely, it was huge.
Okay, that's good to know. I'll relay my findings to the rest of the party. There's something big with claws made this huge claw mark, guys.
That's not very reassuring.
Well, the claw marks are very, very old.
It wasn't here recently, so we're probably fine. I don't know what foreshadowing is because my wisdom is 12.
All right.
As we start to go into the cave, what was that?
Yeah, go ahead. You're saying
I'm sorry. As we start to go into the cave, he's gonna snap his fingers, and a little lizard appears, and it's made out of sculpted snow.
I'll have Elizabeth look ahead.
Oh, actually, this is probably a good time to mention that I don't have edit controls on my Steel Defender sheet. Like, I don't have edit permissions on it.
Okay, let me see here. You should. Let's just double check. Ah. There you go. I just set it to all players, so you should be able to change it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. As you guys venture into this cave, it's dark, it's deep, and you can see that the formation doesn't really change after walking for a few hours. You find yourselves in a three-way split. There's a path that goes to the left, one that goes to the right, and one that keeps going down the middle.
Begin walking down the left path.
You're going to go down the left path? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna sound Lizzie down the right path.
Okay, and just so I know, your snow lizard, what is that exactly? A familiar?
It is lizard, but find familiar.
Okay.
I'll give Lizzie and Glaw 300 dark for like the next hour.
Thank you.
All right.
And I won't go in, but I'll just peek down them as well.
As you continue down the All right, so we'll start with this. So is everyone going down the left path except for the lizard, Lizzie, who's going down the right path?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I have to like look through its eyes. So I'm putting my hand on someone's shoulder while we walk down.
Okay. You guys are one of you. Who's leading him? So I know.
I'll lead him, Penta.
All right. Penta is leading him. As you continue, you watch as through your lizard's eyes. What's the range on Find Familiar for that? Is it a mile?
Like, without, it's like really long. Let me check. Maybe 100,
100
maybe,
feet.
yeah,
So you can
100.
communicate typically with it. So it doesn't get too long, and you eventually you continue down, and the path itself just seems to stop. Like your Find Familiar has gone as far as it could before it begins to lose range with you. But you didn't see anything coming down on the right path. But it did keep going. As you guys are traveling down the left path, you start seeing a bunch of spider webs. The walls themselves start to get kind of dry. It's not as wet as it was before. It doesn't seem to be as slippery. And as you guys continue, more and more spider webs begin to appear.
Keep your eyes.
Remember that time? Remember that time when Glark, he ate a spider? He like choked on it for 3 days. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean, these webs are probably made by like normal sized spiders, right?
I was just about to ask.
Well, as each one of you guys keeps going, you see the ground begins to get covered in more and more webs. You also begin to see cocoons. Rather large cocoons.
Hmm.
Wonder who would do this to themselves.
What?
To themselves, like, what is this? Like a fetish?
What's a fetish?
No.
It's when you really, really like something.
Oh, so like I have a fetish for candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a synonym.
What were we talking
A
about?
cinnamon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
these
like
guys that wrap themselves up in spider webs. Yeah, that's a weird thing to do.
You know, some people just really, really like being bound up. You know?
Yeah, I have a weighted blanket at home.
You guys can go ahead and drag your tokens to the map. As you guys are
I should
traversing...
fix its name.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, my Steel Defender had a typo in its name. Sorry.
All right. As you guys continue down this path, you can see it begins to kind of curve, but it does look like it opens up ahead. You guys are having a bit of a slow pace as the webs covering the ground and the walls do make it a bit difficult. But, being careful where you step, you are able to make it through. Terrain's just a bit rough. The air smells very stale, almost ionized.
Like electricity, maybe?
Kind of like electricity.
Okay.
Do I know of a certain cave creature that shoots electricity?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
All right.
Oh my.
You can think of a couple. One that's really notorious that you don't really want to ever find or deal with, that basically just seems to be alive. It's like electricity that is seemingly alive. Though you've never seen such a thing before.
Okay, guys, it could be two things. One, there's this giant jellyfish kind of thing. It like floats around and it shoots electricity. Like, really cute. Two, be a living lightning bolt and it'd kill us all. Fry our brains.
How's that taste?
Electrifying.
Well, I hope it's the floating thing.
Me too.
Me free.
All right. As you guys continue down forward, you guys are leaving the cocoons behind, or are you guys wanting to open them up?
I'm good.
Okay.
Last time I opened a cocoon, a butterfly died, so
Guys, this is a lie. This isn't Dungeons and Dragons. This is really Aliens Resurrection. Welcome to Facehuggers.
for the movie Cocoon.
Aw, hug.
All right.
Just a note. I have the slippers of spider climbing and a climb. I may just be like
You are
just up and
unaffected
down
then by this
carefully.
terrain. The slippers allow you to be able to walk through it like it's nothing. So you're not having any problems here.
All right, I'm being discreet.
You are looking around, you're not seeing anything, but you are seeing the more open area. But that's it.
All right, guys.
Going.
You see several more cocoons. Two of them, they appear to be very fat. And there is a third cocoon that doesn't seem to be very fat at all. Similar to the ones you guys saw at the beginning, the entrance.
So does fat mean good or does fat mean bad?
That's a great question.
Depends on how drunk you are.
Woo!
Ah, yes. If you want the fat chicken wings or the lean chicken wings.
Dream's gonna keep going. Just gonna casually just keep walking. Here in the world, whistling. Nothing is gonna swallow him whole.
All right. Green, when you get about there, you kind of stop. And you stop not because of anything peculiar or really interesting happening to you. You stop because something appears right in front of Penta and begins to bite down on him.
Pinto, watch out!
When you say appears,
As in, seems to come out of thin air
ah,
and begins to
have
bite
a
down. But it misses. You see this large, translucent,
If only
white
there
and
was
blue
some
spider.
detect portal.
What's that?
Sorry, no, I just said if only I had some way to detect the creatures teleporting.
This thing just appeared to come out of the thin air itself, almost as though it was ethereal. If only. If only. All seriously, though, do you have an ability to detect anything that comes out of the ether?
No, I can
Okay.
detect extraplanar portals with a conscious action thing.
Got it. So this thing comes out, it tries to attack you, and it just hits your armor and misses. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. This is fun. Not used to having to deal with such high-level characters and what abilities they... Oh my god. I rolled
I'm
terrible.
rolling so high.
Must be nice.
All right, high rollers. Greem, you are up first. Or wait, we're still waiting on someone. Who didn't click their token?
Snot just isn't in the order. That's all.
Oh, you know what? I was on the wrong. I had clicked the wrong token.
That's fine. I added you to turn order. Go ahead and throw your numbers in there.
Okay.
All right, Snock, you are up first. You watch as this giant spider just phase into existence and attempt to attack Penta, your impromptu leader. What will you do?
That's not good. I'll first move closer, and I'll ask, "Hey, Penta, are you okay?"
No, I'm okay. These extraplanar things won't stand a chance. I've been training for this for years.
And I'll hold up my thieves tool, and I'll cast a firebolt at it,
All right.
at the spider, not Penta.
A 14. A 14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Ah, oh, that's 2 ones.
Oof.
Still, it was a good hit though.
Yeah.
The fire
And,
just flies at it, and you just hear it letting off a screech in pain.
Is it like on the wall? Is it like targetable from the ground, I guess? Oh, I guess it must be since it's
It is currently
it
on
hit him.
the wall, and it was lashing out.
Okay. If possible, my steel defender is going to try and hit it with a force empowered rend.
What's the range on the attack?
It's only 5 feet, so if it's not
Okay.
possible, then it's just going to stand there.
All right, go ahead and try to roll damage for it, or to roll to attack. He tries to attack, but the spider is off the ground, just out of the range of the steel defender.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right. Greem, you are up.
Ah, spider!
And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
All
Got
right.
my brass rod, and I point it, and a beam of ice
That
Yeah,
hits.
that'll hit.
For only 9 damage?
Okay, well,
Dang, what is with
Yeah.
these rolls? Yeah, it definitely hits. Frost begins to cover around the spider, and he seems to be visibly slower as an effect from this. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
At this rate, he's not even going to get a turn.
I'm done.
Penta, you're up.
Okay, so it's not close enough for pack tactics, I'd imagine, with the defender, but regardless, I'm going to pull out my longbow, standing right next to this thing. Is this with advantage or no?
Ooh, that's a great question. Give me a sec here. It is about 10 feet off the ground. Swinging at you. Pack tactics. Let's see. Where the hell is it?
Can you guys give me a second? I gotta do something. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many abilities.
Well, it's
There we
almost,
go.
well, it's kind of like either it's close enough for pack tactics, or it's far away enough where it's not going to pose disadvantage.
No, I just
on
need
the
to see
range
if it was
shot.
within
Oh no,
5
I'm not
feet of the
complaining about
creature.
range shot.
I just need to see if it was within 5 feet of an ally or 5 feet of the creature and the ally. It doesn't look like it would be affected by pack tactics.
Okay, yeah, and I figured if still defender isn't close enough to hit, then. All right, so I'll pull out my longbow.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And you see, and the second one. So, as I pull out, just before I lose the arrow, you see almost like a winking of light, and I'm 10 feet further back. And for the second one, 10 feet further back. Listen, Snot. My rolls have just been terrible for the last, I don't know, 30 minutes. It's what it is. And I'll say,
Yes, we've trained in the academy to deal with strange teleporting creatures like this.
As you do, you shoot your arrows, and they manage to fly. One right into its head, the second one right into its head. It lets off a screech, and then its body just falls down to the ground, as it now appears to be dead. You guys are out of combat.
We got it.
Phew,
We got it.
nice job.
Yay!
Flora's gonna throw a rock at it.
All right, throw a rock at.
take my arrow.
You just hear a. You do so pretty easily. You get up to it. You just like, "Ugh." You throw it. You just hear the thwack against its carapace.
Can you eat spider? Can you eat spider meat raw?
That's a great
I would
question.
cook it first.
I don't know.
You want to try it? Try
Is it
it.
like, like fish where you can... I'm gonna try a little bit. Is it
Maybe
like, just
maybe
a little
some
bit?
parts. Maybe try breaking open a leg.
Yeah, it's like a crab, just crack open the leg.
You go ahead and do so. You're able to break it open. You can see there's a bit of meat in there.
Like, flex him out.
Do you eat it?
Is it good?
It's actually pretty good. Surprisingly. Probably be better if you actually cooked it, but it's like eating seafood. Like raw crab.
Right?
It's pretty good.
The area goes quiet. As you guys explore around this cave, it seems like this is a dead end. Nothing else is in this cave aside from the cocoons.
Okay.
Possibly more of these spiders. You don't know.
On an even, I'm gonna open a cocoon. Okay, no, I'm minding my business. Alright. This isn't a giant sapphire. Let's keep moving. Let's be careful.
Probably 10. We're gonna take. Huh? Okay. Really? 10.
So
Can't
that's
be like that
basically
now.
the list.
All right. So you guys are then going back and leaving the area, or are you guys taking a look at any of the other cocoons? I know Penta said he
Unless
wasn't.
someone stops.
You don't have to. I mean, hell, one of them could be full of a bunch of baby face spiders.
Goodbye.
Penta's like, peace! And just dashes out.
I retired here so I could get interdimensional weird things, okay? Dream, did your lizard notice anything on the right path?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, what did it see?
There were some rocks, some gravel, some
Mhm.
sand,
Uh-huh.
dirt.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about that.
I'm looking at you expectantly.
Few
All right.
bugs on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, leaving the spider behind and the cocoons intact, you guys leave this area and go back to where the three-way split was.
Let's go right then.
You guys decide to go ahead and go take the right path.
I'm gonna send Lizzie down the middle path this time.
Okay. As you are traversing, it takes a little bit longer this time. As you guys are going down the right path, there doesn't seem to be any obstacles or anything like that. Everything seems to be kind of peaceful. However, as you're focusing, looking through Lizzie sees something. She sees a bountiful waterfalls that begin to kind of drop down one by one. But then as she does, she also sees several chests that appear to be by the waterfall itself. And then you lose contact. You get out of range.
All right.
So, more rocks?
As you guys continue down this path, you have more and more rocks. More of the cave itself. Each one of you, go ahead and give me a perception or nature check.
What is with these? The dice, okay. The dice just don't want me to be great.
Greem, Snock, and Glor, you three notice there's more of those claw marks. Similar to what you saw at the beginning of the entranceway. Again, they look to be very old, but they appear to be in this cave tunnel. The one with the spiders, you guys did not notice anything like that for it, but you guys were also a little distracted from the spider webs and everything on it. But But yeah, you guys do notice that as you guys continue down this path.
I think they're spider claw marks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think spiders have claws.
I think they have what could be classified as
Have
claws.
you ever asked a spider if they have claws?
You know what? Let's go back and look.
Wait, are you guys going all the way back to where the spider was?
No, no, we're not.
Okay.
No.
As you guys continue down this path, it takes you about an hour, but it begins to open up. And I will get you over there. It opens up to a much larger area. You guys can go ahead and drag your tokens onto the map. Looking inside this open room, you can see that there appears to be some sort of water source, a river of sorts, that is flowing in through. You can hear the rushing water. You see that there is remnants of old stone buildings. The smell of... Well, it's hard to pick. It's a very musty smell that fills your lungs. But someone or something used to live here. Based on the...
Is there any spiders here? My friends were arguing about if you had claws or not.
They do.
Do any spiders answer?
It is seemingly quiet, but if you like, each of you can go ahead and give me a perception check. Perception at disadvantage.
Ah, jeez.
Glor, you don't see or hear anything. Snock, you are too focused on looking around. Penta, you're the same thing. You're kind of looking around. Dream, you thought you saw.
Just delivered. I'm so confused.
Dream, you thought you saw just a little bit of movement, well beyond what you can currently see, but it was just likely a play of the trick on your mind from the darkness.
Okay.
Guys. Guys. There's ghosts ahead.
Spider ghosts?
Spider ghost?
Also, if enough time for gone by, I'll do it again, even if they're not going to. Even if anyone else is going to try to be stealthy, I'd like to be discreet.
It has been over an hour.
Alright, I will recast.
Dream and Snock, do you want to throw your tokens down?
Oh, okay. Alright, I thought it was just a black screen for a second. No, I scrolled down.
We have these
I see what you
deliciously
did.
large maps.
Yeah, I love it.
It's crazy how a 29 stealth just doesn't feel satisfying. It's a 6. I know it's a 6 in my heart, but...
So you cast Pass Without a Trace, and each one of
Yeah.
you is taking leads to be stealthy. All right. Very nice, very nice. 29, 29, 20, 21. You guys are feeling exceptionally stealthy. You're feeling like invisible in this darkness. Traversing around, you can see these ruins. Some are covered in moss, but there really doesn't seem to be a whole lot left here. These ruins are very, very old.
Wow, I can't even see to the end of. I'm 85 feet. He's big.
Oh yeah, very big map.
How's this water look?
It looks a little swampy. Doesn't look. It's got bits of plant life and material in it, but it is clear, and it is moving.
Okay, is moving
Like fast?
moving or flowing?
Flowing. It's not a rushing river or anything like that. You could walk through it. You'd be going about half speed, but you could walk through it. But hold on just a sec.
I'm gonna make a running jump.
Before you do that, and I say this with all the love and respect there is, I need to reveal something before you do that, just so you can ascertain if you still want to do it.
Yeah? Step back 10 feet.
As
Oh.
as you guys are being exceptionally stealthy,
Oh.
you come closer, you notice there is quite a lot of webbing and giant spiders crawling around in the area. Grim, you are really close to one of these giant spiders. They have not noticed you yet.
They have claws.
You give me a perception check.
Yeah.
They have like little two-pronged claws on their feet. But they do not match up to the claws you saw on the cave walls.
Okay.
Okay. Here's my plan here. They don't see me yet. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take out like a little piece of ice, like an ice cube, crunch it down. I chew it very thoughtfully, and I just and this like cone of icy cold is laid out before me. That's cone of cold. So I think all those spiders except for that very last one will have to make a DC 19 con save.
I thought Cone of Cold was only a 15-foot.
60 feet. It's very, very big.
All right, give me a sec here. Go ahead and cast it in the roll 20, please.
Oh,
It's a big old cone.
what spell am
like
I
a-
thinking of? Maybe
Burning
but-
hands.
yeah.
Off fingers.
Oh. Well,
Four
now.
ones. What is
Just
the damage
lovely.
tonight?
That is,
I have till adept, so it should re-roll ones. It doesn't show which ones are rolled, so like
oh, if you hover over the damage, you can see
Oh,
the
that's
ones
how
you
you-
have. You got 3 ones on there.
oh well then it is 27.
Did you re-roll and roll 20?
Do they become 2s or are they re-rolled?
I think they become 2.
So, all right, what's the ability that you're using to re-roll the ones? Let's take a look at that.
Have elemental adept. I will take a look-see. Sorry that I do not know this.
Got it.
off the
You
top
can
of my
treat any
head.
one of the
Let me
damage
check.
dice as a 2. And it ignores any cold. So each one of those ones is a
Okay.
2, so that will be 27.
And empowered evocation, it's 42.
All right. I've never dealt with empowered evocation. Give me a sec.
So you just add your int modifier to damage.
Which is a +5 to any 1 damage roll of the wizard evocations you cast. So 1 of the damage rolls. Ooh. So 27 plus 5. Okay. So 32.
I may have added an extra 10 there, sorry.
Yeah, you did. That's what I was like. That is horribly awesome if that was the case.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, I've never played a character beyond level 6, so that's why I'm like, ooh, I'm playing a wizard next. I am just checking to see if it's even worthwhile. Okay, I still got to do it. All right, here we go. Con
In my head,
says,
it feels like 42, though.
first one. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. And he's dead. The rest of you watch as Greem just blows out this frosty cold. 4 spiders freeze in place. Dead. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
So,
That was a hell of an opener.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. First up, Penta.
okay, so I'm going to use a bonus action to mark this spider as a thing. Okay, it doesn't have like a.
Which spider? Can you ping
So
it?
basically, you're going to see glowing blue crosshairs appear on this spider. 2, 3. Do I have a line of sight on it? Can I see it?
With the stone building, you do not. With
Oh,
the remnants of
okay,
the stone
actually,
building in their
never
web,
mind.
you do not. You'd have to move far over to the left. Grim
Oh, I
technically
see.
didn't have line of sight either, but because of the spell he used, it didn't matter.
Fair enough. Okay, so I think my turn will just end up being moving to see it.
You'd
My
have to
current
go
speed
about
is 45
another
feet.
25 feet, yeah, to be able to see it.
Okay, so if the river is difficult terrain, wait, no, I have a swim speed as well. Does that?
You can
do
walk on
anything?
walls. You got a swimming speed. Yeah, you're good.
All right, so I'll just creep across. I made a point to just be like get everywhere I need to go for this character.
Like the grace of a ballerina on the stage, you are able to move across the water like it's nothing. And you are able to see a giant spider still alive 90 feet away.
All right, with any amount of luck, I will be able to fix that current state of being alive as I plug it with my long bow, and my bonus action of putting my mana tears on it, my Horizon Planar Warrior feature. All that damage is force, and it takes an extra 10. So that's 25 points of force damage. As these arrows launch out at ridiculous speed.
Well, he's not going to live long. He is barely alive. All that caught him off guard, and he barely lives. As
All right.
each one of these arrows just impacts into the spider. The sound of the carapace cracking is easily audible throughout the area. What is your because that is 90 feet away. What is your dark vision set to?
Because I'm a Twilight Domain, I have a dark vision.
Okay, up to 300 feet. I did not know you were Twilight Domain. All right. Going for that maximum. In that case, let me just see here. I got to zoom out.
Yeah, I just want to see good and shoot good and move good. That were my
Holy
my three
shit,
goals
you
here.
can see all the way to the back of the map.
You don't have to put all those colors
Oh, I'm not.
up that.
Guys, we're going to be right back.
If
We're going to go into
just enough to
whispers.
see. Aha, cool, yeah.
Juno, go ahead and join me in the whispers.
Where'd he go?
Is it not letting you go into whispers?
I'm not seeing whispers, no.
Oh, one sec.
Oh, just come down to my channel, because we'll just...
All right, that works.
Gags and gossip.
All right, so with your 300-foot dark vision, good God,
I know it's nuts.
you see a mound of treasure all the way in the back. Lots of gold. You see a very large blue sapphire-like rock on top of it. And you don't see any more spiders.
Ooh.
But it looks like it is a old temple that was all the way back there. But it is falling apart greatly.
All right, cool.
All right, let's go back. All right. Just so I know, is anyone else a Twilight Cleric Princess? So I need to know.
No.
No.
Also, you're welcome because I suggested that to Jano like as a joke. And
It is.
No, good.
If you're gonna go cleric, like just do one level in cleric, it is such a clutch thing to do.
No,
Either
because
that or no.
I
go
realized
ahead.
just before the game, I had sharpshooter as a feat. I could shoot up to 600 feet, but now I was like, wait, I can only see 60. So, I made a quick switch.
Yeah,
to be
that is-
functional.
A brilliant realization that I definitely would not have thought of personally until we were here.
Oh, that is crazy. All right, so for everyone else, Greem, you are about 60 feet away from the edge there. Well, a little bit more. Yeah, never mind. You guys, you still could see this. You could see some of the spiders. Screw it. I'm not going to rehide it. You guys can see the spiders that are over here to where you guys are. The other spiders are too far away. But we'll say this: you guys can hear them. So, Penta, hell of a turn. You nearly killed that spider. It's barely hanging on. It is their turn. I don't know if they're going to be able to do much, but let's see. This one, using the remnants of the building, climbs along the sides and then over it, and then begins to rush towards you guys. You guys can hear the sounds of water splashing as something is coming from the east. And that will end their turn. The Steel Defender?
Well, that was just what the token I had last clicked, but between you and me, it's actually my initiative.
Okay, that's why I was a little confused there. So let's just go ahead and remove him then from it. What's your we're just gonna get you added here.
I'll call out. Focus on what's coming from the right. I'll take care of the one in the temple.
Snock, it is your turn. What do you do?
I will look at the one that if I can, the one that Penta hit, and try and finish it off with a firebolt.
It is within your range. You're able to hit it, or attempt to hit it. Oh yeah!
Nice.
Your fireball goes, a flash of light as it explodes this poor spider. They were hungry.
I'm surprised. And then I'll move my Steel Defender. It's move speed, and I am done.
All right.
Oh, actually, no, I'm going to move.
Start moving a little bit closer towards the sounds of the splashing water. Glor, it is your turn.
Glor's going to run further down this peninsula. I don't even know if I can see these spiders.
They are just out of range.
Yeah. So he's gonna dash up here because he's trying to look for the spiders. He doesn't know where they are, and he's gonna bonus action call out to. I don't even know if this guy's close enough. Wow. He's gonna call out to what is that? Snock right beside him. Give him bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
It's a B10. That'll be my turn then.
Snock, you feel inspired. All right. Greem, it is your turn.
Okay. All right, Greem is going to step up 30 feet. And he is going to ready his action to cast Erupting Earth. And he can see all three of them and get them.
Okay. Right now you can just make out two of them. One you can see, the other one looks like it's just coming into view.
I put one like right here. Thing is a double click, right? It's not working for me.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's hold. There we go. No, I got it. Can I put one like right there where I pinged? Get them all? It's a 20-foot cube.
You can't see the other one that's behind it, but if you're trying to aim in the middle there, yeah, that's
right.
doable. Because you could see at least, you could see one fully, and you could see the face of another coming into view. So you could definitely do right in the middle there.
All right, I'll put it right there. And I gesture with my rod, and then these giant spikes of ice come thrusting out of the earth. Can they make a dex save, please?
Yes. Give me a sec here. So you'll be able to get two of them.
Summer rolled very well for damage.
You said it was
enough.
a 20-foot cube, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That is correct.
Let's make a dex save. Oh, one of them makes it. The one that's just barely coming into view is able to avoid it. But the other one, though, not so much. Is it half on a success, or is it no damage?
I check. I believe it is half. Yeah, it's half, and the failed one is prone.
All right.
No, that's Earth Tremors. The failed one just takes all the damage.
The failed one, you watch as a spider tries to dance on the water from the earth that is shaking and moving, being thrown up and down with water splashing as it falls dead. The other one, same thing is happening, and it is not happy about this, but it manages to survive. It took a considerable amount of damage, though.
All right. Sorry, my turns are taking a little bit long, guys.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Sounds good. Penta, you are up with your magical eyes.
Aha. Okay, so just the one spider left, right?
That spider is dead.
No, sorry.
Over there,
sorry,
there are
two.
two.
I'm blind,
There are
excuse me.
two spiders that are up that you can see.
Okay, so I'm going to just walk for style, and oh, I actually need to walk closer. From here, that should be close enough. Right on my money. So I'm gonna plug it once. Wow.
Oh.
If only.
30 does
If
hit.
only. Yeah, so that's 8 damage. If it's still up, it will get another. Oh, well, there's the crit.
Yeah.
Is this
How do
where
you
guys
want to
have
do
been
it?
hiding?
You kill it.
Oh, and just to add insult to injury, I should roll my planar warrior dice.
Huh?
Which on
No, not
a
that.
crit would do another D8, 2d8 in theory. Oh well, that's exciting. So as I deal
Or do you really wanna go
17, 30,
Texas?
33 plus 38 points of damage, I'd like to imagine that like the planar energy stored in this arrow like literally rends the spider in half. Like it's just like a clean blue gash, like a Resident Evil laser, just shoo. And I'll just finish and end up just on the shore here after, getting my way across the lake.
Penta, as you completely destroy this poor spider, it almost feels like you could feel like wide eyes from above just look down at you in shock. And and please.
Oh, please. Okay. Okay,
41 damage.
Pew pew.
And he's
right?
gone. Oh my god, there's only one spider left.
Yeah, that's me done. That's my turn.
The spider is going to dash. It's trying to scuttle as fast as it can through the water. But it's difficult. It can't do shit. That ends its turn. I feel so bad for these guys.
Jonathan does as well, but not. Oh, clearly.
All right, my turn. I'll cast a firebolt at the remaining spider.
All right. 16 hits. Oh, it's
That's
so
better.
juicy. Your fireball.
Oh, yeah, finally a good damage roll.
It hits it. It lights up its face. The smell of burnt hair is now filling the air as this poor thing's on fire. However, it does look quite pretty in the reflection of the water.
Is this water traversable? Or I guess I'll try. Anyway.
You can definitely walk through the water. You're watching these spiders are able to do it, but they are slow going through it.
All right. Oh, so difficult terrain.
Correct. Half speed. Unless you got like a native swimming speed.
No. No, that's gonna end my turn.
All right. Glor, it is your turn.
For the first time seeing a spider, he's going to look at it with wild eyes and go, bitch, and cast Vicious Mockery at it.
It's going to be hell at high water he could actually pass this. Let's see. He literally has to roll a 19 or a nat 20 to survive. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond. It might roll twice. Just ignore the second one if it does. Yep, it fails. You,
So it takes 9 damage.
You yell bitch, and it just drops over dead. You guys are out of combat.
That's how I do.
Nice.
Bitch, this my house. Penta, looking around, you do not see any more spiders.
All right, guys. I think the coast is clear on the spiders. We should continue along the way. I feel like we might be close.
Let's go.
As you guys begin to trudge through the water, it's a little slow, but eventually you get to the other side. You begin to see some ruined statues, large skeleton remains, and you see what looks to be some sort of ruined temple as you guys get closer and closer.
I'll make an effort to be discreet. I think my pass without trace. I didn't take damage or anything, so I still have it up. I'd like to believe.
All right, so you're gonna try to be stealthy.
Yeah, just checking out the scene,
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth
being
check.
nosy. Will I finally roll a stealth check above 20? Who knows? No. The answer is no.
But you
Why?
still
This is like my.
you still feel
This is like my fourth
extremely stealthy.
19.
Do you want some candy, buddy?
It's okay. I appreciate you though. I'll probably need some candy later on, but
As you guys begin to go up through these remains, you see what looks to be a living tree that somehow seems to have grown down here in the Underdark. You also see more remnants of this temple of what's there, and as you guys get closer, or do you guys get closer?
Yeah.
I'm peeking.
I was thinking about staying here for the rest of my life.
All right, you very well could. It's
How's
not
that?
bad.
However long or short that may be.
As you guys get closer, you see a mound. A large Scrooge McDuck pile of gold coins, gold chalices. There appears to be some books, some artwork, other various things, but most prominently, on top of this large gold pile is a sapphire the size of a giant hill. It is massive, clear and glistening. It looks beautiful.
Guys, I think we found it.
Let me see. Let me see.
He's gonna dash up there. Is it real?
You get closer to it. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right.
Yeah. It looks
It's
very
real.
real. It looks like it'd be
So
worth
you know
quite a
how
bit.
Scrooge McDuck like jumps in his money pile? I'm gonna just dive in there.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Or sorry,
Oh, no.
acrobatics.
Okay.
Just like Scrooge McDuck, you managed to go in and you managed to find a way, and you were able
Oh
to
my
just
god.
dip right in, coins scatter, as you were able to dive right in. That's when
Nat 20's where it counts, baby.
it doesn't matter what your stats are as long as you get a nat 20. As you do, you begin to swim around, and it's so glorious. You've never seen so much gold. But that's when the giant sapphire begins to move and shift. It turns around,
Mhm.
looking at you. Elements of it appear to be floating in air. And that's when you hear a voice. Who are you all? As these large sapphire-like wings and a tail begin to unfold from this ball, this head staring down at you all on top of his gold pile. Not looking very pleased.
Hi. My name's Green.
And I put my hand out.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to need each one of you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Wow.
But -2.
Glor,
Wait. Let me.
Glor succeeds. Penta succeeds. Greem, you fail. And Snock fails.
I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to give myself +4 to the save.
Okay.
You also got that bardic inspiration.
Oh, and I'll yeah, no, I'll just roll that because I think I have to decide before. Oh.
Well,
All right.
There
Snock,
you
you
go.
succeed. Greem, looking up at this thing as you are laying back in the gold, you're terrified. You are frightened for the next minute. You do want to try to get away as quick as possible from this thing. Do not get any closer.
Eek.
Why have you come? As he-
Money.
She begins to snort. Always with money. Always you come. Just let me be in peace. And she is going to go ahead and attempt to attack you, Greem.
Shield. AC is 21.
Okay, that's fine.
gonna get shredded.
Ah, you never know. 24.
Oh no. Yeah, that hits.
As it bites down at you, it then retracts and begins to claw at you. But the claw misses.
Okay.
You guys could just feel the air vibrate. As Greem, you take 23 damage. Everyone, go ahead and roll
Okay,
initiative.
that hurts.
Wow.
Oh my golly goodness gee.
Hey,
Of
kudos
course
to
it would.
everyone. You guys found Azure, and we'll probably get this one-shot done tonight as an actual one-shot. Yay! Whether you live or not, I don't know.
Yeesh.
Ooh, a sapphire dragon.
Oh, yeah.
We're pulling out the gem dragons from the older editions, huh?
Oh, yeah.
She's beautiful. I love her.
Best part is this one actually is 5e as well, which is nice.
Nice.
Kind of wish they'd bring them all back because I love the gem dragons. I love the idea. You got a neutral class of dragons who are like, I don't care. I do what I want. Leave me alone. You know. So, oh boy. Looking down, she's going to use one of her legendary actions. Greem, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
I would be delighted
my.
to. Oh my god.
Oh no.
You are flung 60 feet.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm-
And you take 20 bludgeoning damage
Okay, you
as you
know,
land.
feeling great.
She then you watch as she then comes down to here, and she's going to attempt to attack you, Glor.
Oh no.
Oh,
First with its bite. Ooh, does that miss?
yeah, it does.
And then she's going to swing around and attempt to attack you with her tail. For 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ouchie.
And that will end her turn. Penta, you're up.
So, first things first, right? So my AC becomes 20, my 45 move speed becomes 90. So I am going to say, fascinating. Truly, truly fascinating. Actually, I'll probably just go this way. I'm putting the 100 because when I'm right, that's all right here. When I'm making the attack, I'll be able to teleport another 10 feet, as I'll use my haste action to make one weapon attack, and it of course has my bonus action, Horizon Slayer, magical crossbow goodness. Oh my, probably doesn't hit. I'm focusing on.
Oh, would we have pack tactics now?
Oh yes.
You guys are within range. Yes, you would.
All right, so I'll roll for the magical crosshairs.
So the 23 hits, 10 piercing, and then an additional 8.
Yeah, and all of that becomes force damage due to the feature. So it's just this like this arrow just zooms in a bolt of blue energy, and yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. The arrows fly through, and you're able to do a little bit of damage. She lets off an anger and pain. Sorry, she lets off a yell in pain. Dream. You're up. You just got flown
Okay,
from the treasure pile of your dreams.
Dream is hurting pretty bad, and he's terrified as well. He's going to hide behind this pillar, just cower, but it's more of like a tactical kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And this thing has legendary resistance, but what the heck? Let's dump our best spell into it. Cast Flesh to Stone. I take out an ice cube, and I take out a little like chess piece that's a rook, and I smash them together into little bits of little shards of frost, and I throw it at Azura. Can I make a DC 19 con save, please?
All right. 1 sec here.
Oh my.
So it affects only organic things that have to make the Constitution saving throw. Is that correct?
If the
Made of
target's body
flesh.
is made of flesh.
Is it made of sapphires?
That is what I'm validating here. I don't think it is. I still think it counts as flesh. So we're going to go with that. All right, so it needs to make a concentration saving throw. It is going to go ahead and do so.
Yeah.
It is not using one of its legendary resistance.
It's a plus
Maybe
10, that's
it
interesting.
should have. It gets a
So it is this icy coating begins covering it, and it stiffens up.
All right. So it is currently restrained. And if it fails 3 times, it becomes petrified in stone.
They don't need to be consecutive either.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna cackle
You
and then
laugh.
shriek.
All right. Next up, Glor, it is your turn.
Okay. Glor is gonna look into the terrifying face of this dragon and cast a 3rd level Dissonant Whispers. So a wisdom save. As whispers fly around inside this monster's head.
You got a 12.
So they take 15 damage and must immediately use their reaction to move their entire speed away from me. But they're restrained.
So
But that means they use the reaction, so I'm just going to run away at that point.
okay. It doesn't move. Staying
Exactly.
put.
It's too
And
low.
then bonus action, throwing a Bardic Inspiration at Penta. Oh,
All
wait,
right.
where is Penta? I can
Oh,
see
I-
Penta.
I'm like,
Yeah, I see it now. You're really far away. You're still exactly 60 feet, that's fine. That'll be my turn then.
Snock, it is your turn.
Okay. Snock will walk over and not very confidently try to poke at the dragon with a rapier.
Okay.
Ooh.
A 20 just hits.
Would I get pack tactics from my steel defender?
Uh, no, you would not. It would need to be with one of your allies, not with a companion pet.
Okay. 15, and then I'm going to use Force Jolt to add 2d6. Or Arcane Jolt.
Geez, so additional 9. What kind of damage is that?
The rapier is just magical piercing,
But the arcane
and
jolt,
then
though.
the Arcane Jolt is force.
Okay.
And then my second attack.
An 18 misses.
All right, and then the Steel Defender will take a swipe at it.
Misses again.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right. This sapphire dragon looks pissed. You can hear her yell out, "Why do you disturb me like everyone else?" And, oh boy. Okay. She looks over at Glor and Greem's direction. And she's going to use her breath weapon.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Absorb elements going off real quick.
I need Glor and Greem to make a Constitution saving throw.
I hold out the brass rod like a lightning rod, and some of the energy goes into it instead of me.
So you're using your reaction to cast a spell?
Absorb elements, yes.
Okay, go ahead and cast that for me, please.
It's in chat.
I don't see it in Roll20 chat.
I'm sorry, I'll put it in again.
Oh no, the spell itself. There we go. Now I see it.
And the cast button, and it's not showing. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I've been having a little bit of lag between D&D Beyond and Roll20 as well. All right, so both of you failed. You both take 38 thunder damage. Glor,
What's half 38?
19.
Oh my god, that's exactly my hit points. Okay.
she was not happy about being turned to stone, and then she's gonna go ahead and use her is your stone effect still in effect?
The spell drops.
Okay.
She can move.
And then I need someone to roll a D8 for me. Sorry, D6. Roll a D6. Come on, don't be shy. Who wants to do it? All right, a 3.
Look at
I wonder what that was for.
So, Greem, you are currently down?
I'm down.
Okay. Glor, how about you?
Still up.
Still good. Awesome. Azure looks down at the Steel Defender and Snock. Man, you're just out of the range, Penta. And she's gonna look at you, and then she's going to.
God, I hope so.
She's going to. Well, actually, let's see. Oh yeah, you are. She is going to go ahead and she's going to vamp. She teleports from that one spot over to here to get a little bit of distance. And that will end her turn. Just leave me
Don't
alone.
steal my bit, lady.
Penta, you're up.
So I'm going to look at Greem and I'm going to say, get up, get up, get up. Oh, that was a nice, okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice, 2-4.
Thanks.
And I'm going to use one action of an extra haste action to look. I presumably that misses, but I still get to teleport 10 feet. And I'm going to, as we say in the business, God, I need to zoom out of the map for this. Fucking skedaddle. as we say in Paris, I go to a yeah. No, thank you.
All right.
You can use that bardic inspiration on your attack.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do like this instead. This angle. Cool. It's a D10 for bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? When in Rome.
Unfortunately,
Or you keep it
misses.
anyway.
Oh yes. That's okay. Great, nice. Oh yeah, if it doesn't work, you get to keep it. I love
that's
that
great.
feature. All right, that's me.
Greem, it is your turn. You are now back up.
Okay, I'm back up. We're gonna go with, just a good old, classic magic missile. You know what they say? Magic missile a day. No, but I'm casting it at 5th level, and it's pretty bonkers with Evocation Wizard. So I take out the rod, and these icy fingers of frost out to touch Azure. And I'm gonna hide behind this boulder. So that's like at 5th level. That's like 7, right? So I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. That's 74 plus 6 each. And it only rolls one, apparently.
Yeah, once you use the cast, you just have to roll the damage after to equals what you need.
I'm gonna roll the other 6. Each of them are plus 6 because of Evocation Wizard. God, math, that exists. That number.
So that's on any spell you cast, so just evocation.
Just Evocation. So that's 57.
57
These icy
force
fingers
damage.
just poke it.
I think it should only apply to one of those dice, if I'm being honest. But I don't
I
know
believe
Evocation Wizard
sage
that well.
advice is like,
So,
Well, for if you're listening to Sage Advice, you only roll the damage for Magic Missile once, and then you apply it for each of the Magic Missiles. but it
roll a
would still
3 for
count for
every
all.
single
Hold
one.
on,
That'd be
let me
fine.
see.
Yeah, it would still count for every missile, but it's just you only roll the damage once.
Oh, interesting.
Where's sage
But-
advice? Where is it you guys are talking about for the extra damage?
I'm looking it up right now. Maybe I shouldn't use this spell so we didn't have to talk about this mid-game.
There's a sage advice for the magic missile stuff. It doesn't specifically talk about application.
You roll
so-
1 damage die.
Yeah, you would roll 1 damage die, add the damage to that, and then it would apply the number of times that the magic missile would hit.
Ah, okay. Wow, that's bonkers. I mean, it works, but that's bonkers. Wow.
Yeah, so I think the damage would actually be higher.
It would be 9 times, like,
it would take the 4 damage and add your int mod, right? So it'd be 9, yeah.
Yeah, 9 times whatever the number of darts. Yeah.
8, 7, right?
If you're talking about impartification, I take it you would just add your intellect to the total, not to every single one.
All right.
Because that would be extremely there is no balance in D&D, mind you.
Yeah,
But it says to
you
one
can
damage
absolutely.
roll of the wizard evocation spell you cast. Not 1 dice, 1
Okay,
damage
so that's-
roll.
That's 20 or 33 damage.
23 damage. Okay.
33.
Because otherwise, yeah, that would be. I mean, that was a lot of ones with that. If otherwise, plus 41, it's like Jesus. It was still extremely effective, though. Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I run away like a coward.
Okay. Glor, it is your turn.
Well, it hit me pretty hard. So, I'm going to cast a spell at it, but literally all of my spells are supposed to hit multiple people. So, you know what? What's the range of that? 1 second. I'm sorry. I was trying to do things and I did not do enough.
You have twin spell, you could twin vicious mockery.
Oh, I don't. I'm just,
Oh my god.
I would just vicious mockery, but I feel like that's a waste because like other things could do more damage. So that's a 4th level shatter. Just a 4th level shatter's coming out of this person.
Oh, imagine if they were part stone still. That'd be funny. Ooh, what a damage roll.
Yeah, that's great. Oh wow, yeah, that's a bunch of mechs.
That is fantastic. So
Guys, can we just take a moment? Sorry, go ahead, Tara.
no, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and make the con save. That is a fantastic damage. You cast Shatter. You can hear the noise. Azure just looks at you and laughs. She does not seem to be affected from it.
Oh shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
Is this a wall over here? Like a wall off the side?
Yeah, it's the remains of the temple wall.
Yeah, he's gonna hop over that.
All right.
And bonus action, throw a bardic inspiration at. I really need to learn people's names. At Green.
All right. I did look it up too on Reddit. People do agree for it that it is your intellect for one of the damage rolls. So not every single magic missile, but one of them though that you can definitely add your intellect to if you were
now
doing that.
what they were saying. I mean, of course you can. Not to question my ruling, but just like with the magic missile specifically, I think it's not outside of the evocation stuff. Because I do this all the time. You're not supposed to roll for each individual dart. You're supposed to roll the damage once and multiply it per dart, which is why they say you put it on that one roll and it gets multiplied across all the darts.
Because Azamar does something similar with its
It's disgusting. Yeah,
yeah.
horrible.
But I think it's incredibly fair to just not add it to every missile because
Yeah.
it makes
A lot of damage.
Well, I think there's a meme for that.
Let me get it up in chat.
I wonder what that would be. I don't know what that one is.
Snock, it is your turn. Greem, you are feeling inspired.
All right.
Right. Snock is going to try and cast a firebolt at this dragon. Nope.
11 will miss.
And then the steel defender is gonna, just lumber up and take a swing.
That will
Nice.
hit.
And damage, and it's
that's-
going to
And that's
force
force
jolt.
damage, right?
Yeah, that's force damage.
Awesome.
And it's let's see, where is it? Oh, 3 extra damage. And that's my turn.
All right. It is Azure's turn. She looks back toward you, Snock. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
You are flung 60 feet. And you take 19 bludgeoning damage as you land.
And
Are the ruins elevated?
The ruins are a bit elevated, about 10 feet off the ground there. So jumping
Alright.
over the side, you're fine. You're not going to take any damage. But she gets up and she flies over. Yeah, you guys are the closest. She flies
again.
over, and she's going to attempt to attack Greem. Glor, though, you are 10 feet
Yep.
down. You're feeling pretty safe where you are.
I'm not actually.
$21
On the
It
money.
just hits.
for 16 damage. 10 piercing, 6 thunder.
I drop.
She's going to fly over here. Let's see. She'd use 55. She still has 35 feet of movement. She moves over here. She didn't notice you at first. Wow, she does not notice you, Glor. Her eyes are looking toward our lovely gentleman, Pinta. And that will end her turn.
I'll call out to her and then call her
Now look here, you stupid rock. You want some action? I'm gonna fill you up with arrows and take all your gold. Yeah. Fill her up in arrows in the non-sexual way. Okay, speaking of arrows.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, well, take where we get it. And of course, because she is my arcane target, she's gonna take force damage. And because I have haste, I'll do one more, just for good measure. 20, 30, 43. So with each one, I'm just going to bloop, 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 because whenever I take the attack action.
You said it was
I
43?
Yes, 43 force damage.
Jeez.
And,
I love Horizon Walkers, by the way. That's insane.
They are truly magical. I'm probably just going to. Can I continue? I'd like to continue insulting. Is it a him or her? I'm not too sure.
You don't know.
What's the matter, you stupid fucking dick? Huh?
You prompt the wrong person.
It's been nice knowing you, Glor.
All right. Greem, it is your turn. Make a death saving throw.
All right.
2 successes. All right.
There's no built-in way to roll a death saving throw, so I'm going to roll a con save.
I feel like
Oh, sorry. I thought Penta's intimidation there was your stuff 3 for it. You just roll a d20. Otherwise, there should be an option underneath your health when you do the 0 health on D&D Beyond.
Rolling one right now. Still a failure.
All right. And you because if you click on the failure success there in D&D Beyond, it has checkboxes for failures or successes, and there should be a red B in the middle.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
click on that to do it.
Yeah, I see
so
that.
you got one failure.
Keep that in mind.
Glor, it is your turn. Azure has her back to you and does not seem to know that you're there.
Well, first of all, he's going to run away. How far away is the question?
Fuck you, Penta.
He's going to run away up these steps here and viciously mock the dragon. I cannot think of anything right now.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. You do have Dimension Door as a spell, right?
Yeah, I do.
You don't want a Dimension Door on top of the dragon and ride a dragon?
No,
it's
I
a
do
dragon.
not want to do that.
It's a dragon, man. All right, wisdom save.
Yeah.
$16 fails.
Yeah. And disadvantage on the next attack. And as a bonus action, he's going to use Healing Word on Greem.
You'd have to move a little bit so you can get on the other side there. If you need line of sight, or if you need to see them.
No, actually, Healing Words is they need. Yeah, it's a creature you can see. Okay.
Because you don't know that Greem fell down yet. That's what I'm saying. You just got to move around for it. Do you have enough movement to?
In that case, I will not do that. He just gets to stay down, and I'm going to Healing Word myself.
I take it you don't have the movement?
Too much work.
Screw it. I'm not
Okay.
going to move around. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn then.
All right. Snock, you just got thrown a considerable distance. And you can hear the battle going on to the west, but you can't see anything. What are you going to do?
Seeing how far away I am, and that there's at least, and hearing that there's probably one person in pretty decent trouble, I will eat one of my own candies and cast haste on myself.
Oh. Wait.
Oh,
Haste
that's
or
not
fly?
haste. That's not haste. I meant.
Wrong. Oh no, I took the wrong candy.
Though I should have cast fly on our hasted ranger. That would have been fun.
Oh god, that would be. How tall is this cabin? How miserable can I make this poor thing?
Hi, I'm Peter Pan, and today I'm going to beat the shit out of you as I fly away, come in, attack, and fly away again.
60 feet, long strider 70, haste 140. God.
The
Okay.
cavern's actually pretty tall. You just taking a look at it, you guys could wage that the ceiling is about around 100, maybe 130 feet tall.
All right.
So you
All
are
right,
hasted, and you are booking it.
And I will. I used my hasted extra action to dash, and I'll use my action to cast firebolt on the dragon if I have sight. I don't know if this pillar is blocking me.
Ooh. So it's 10 feet down, but she is 15 feet high. But yeah, the fallen pillar does provide a little bit of a disadvantage, so she does have partial cover.
All right, then I'll use my last action to my actual action to also dash. And 20, 30. And
Coming around, you see Greem is lying motionless on the ground.
okay, can't do anything about that yet. But I will also move my Steel Defender here and my turn.
All right.
So the big bad dragon isn't up to the challenge of Penta? I'm gonna spit on the ground, by the way.
You watch as she just gets up and she flies all the way down to you, Penta. What did you say?
I was just coughing.
And that will actually end her turn because she dashed and yeah.
Okay.
Penta, it's your turn. You have this big sapphire dragon now looking down at you.
So, I love it here. It's a great place to be. Decisions. 10, 20, 25. I'm going to attack her with a longbow, so that gets procs my teleportation. 1.
Okay, so you're stepping back before you attack. Otherwise, it'd be at disadvantage because if you're right there.
No, it basically how else? Let me get the word.
Because you didn't have a sharpshooter, correct?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find it. The exact wording because I'm blind.
He has disadvantage, but whether he hits or misses,
he can teleport up to 10 feet before.
No, yeah,
each attack.
that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm just talking about for the attack part itself.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's more flavoring. I can teleport before I actually do execute the attack.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you move around and you teleport back, then you attack. Got it.
So
Yeah.
25 at 65. So I'm gonna
Then yeah, you attack
flip
normal.
it over
21
here.
would hit.
Okay, that's beautiful. I'm also going to longbow her again. Oh, that misses. But I will try my bardic dice. Shame, sad.tm. And, ooh, I have one more action to use. I personally, oh, because I attacked, I get 10 more feet. I'm gonna attack her again because, why not? So, including my crosshairs, these blue glowing sigils on her, that's 28 points of damage.
All right.
All right, that's me.
She's pissed. Absolutely pissed. Dream.
Yes, what I meant to say was, you suck.
Now that I'm 90 feet away from her.
That's another failure for Green.
Alright, I fail another. Doing fine, you know.
All right, Glor, it is your turn. This dragon just get up and flew all the way down here to Penta. And then Penta's kind of like, nope, laters, and teleported out.
Okay. Well, he's gonna run up the stairs a little further and start sucking. I can't even think of what word I was trying to say at the beginning of that. He's gonna start taking gold. And then notice looking around, see how close the dragon is. So if he brings down, he's gonna bonus action healing word him.
All right, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Yeah.
You wake up the dragon's children.
You managed to collect 50 gold coins.
Nice.
And then you see Greem is down, and you're going to bonus action healing word him for 8 health. Greem, you're alive.
Yep.
And you are back up.
Thank you.
Yeah, so collecting gold was my action, so that's my turn.
Okay. Snock, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, the dragon's pretty far away. But Snock will move over to Greem and use his spell storing item to cast Cure Wounds. Let me see. And as he stands up, I will use my hasted action to actually hand him the spell storing item and tell him he can use this to help himself. And then I will move towards Penta. And then move my steel defender. And end my turn.
Okay. It is Azure's turn. She is not happy. She flies all the way down here. And then as she does, she's looking at Penta, infuriated, pissed, angry.
I deserve whatever happened.
Oh, poor girl. Oh.
I have
Penta.
realized something. I do need to retroactively remove a like 30 points of damage from her.
Okay.
My planar warrior, I can only do it to a creature within 30 feet of me. So
Got it.
the last time, yes, but like the 2 times before, no. So like, I don't know, 20, 25. 48's worth.
All right. She just looks down at you, Penta, and she's gonna cast telekinesis.
All right.
Oh god.
Penta, I need you to make a save.
Okay, that's a strength check, a strength save.
Strength check. So you just gotta make just a flat strength check.
Okay.
Wow, that is not Azure's day. She is concentrating. She's focusing on you, and she is you feel something, and then you just kind of shake it off like it's nothing. And she just looks more irritably pissed. And then after that, that will end her turn. Penta, it is your turn.
Okay. So she is in 30 feet, so I will actually activate my thing properly. I hope you've healed her for her just desserts, because I was unnecessarily cruel.
Oh,
See? It all balances out. It all balances
nat
out.
1. Well, we're not doing critical failures here. An 18 just misses. 19 just hits.
I'll use my bardic on the 18.
All right.
And since I'm actually in the proper range for the force damage, so that's 16, 22. And yeah, so just so you guys, just to give an actual breakdown of the shenanigans, I have 35 move speed. I cast Long Strider when we enter the cavern. It's in the chat. So that's 45. Haste makes it 90. And yeah, whenever I take the attack action, I can teleport up to 10 feet before the attack to an unoccupied space. So it's ridiculous. Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Penta? It's a 10-foot drop there, so you're going off of the view. Okay.
Yeah, I guess be like right there.
All right, Penta dips. Green, you're up. You're alive. What do you do?
I'm feeling spiteful today, so I'm going to cast a spell magic on the telekinesis. So that's a d20 plus 5. And it's a DC 15. I successfully dispel the telekinesis spell.
All
Thank
right.
you. Appreciate you.
And I'm going to run farther back.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. All right. Glor, it's your turn.
Yup, it is.
Are you grabbing more gold?
No. He's gonna walk. No, he's not gonna walk. He's gonna walk 20 feet away. That's the edge of the map. Okay.
Yeah,
And the dragon's now 120 feet away, so he's gonna cast slow on it.
Oh shit! Okay.
So that's
I need to make wisdom saving throw. She's gonna burn one of her legendary reactions to succeed.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Um. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Snock, it is your turn.
Okay, Snock will Snock will notice how many saves that we kobolds with pack tactics have been forcing enemies to make, and then Sir to the dragon because it just seems like such a good idea, and
Oh my God.
attack it. Did I click it? Did I not click it? Am I waiting? Try it again.
There we go. 14 will miss.
Oof.
17 will miss.
So low rolls, and if my steel defender can make it, it can. It's going to take a swipe at it.
Big money. Ooh, that hits.
At least it's on point today. And then, of course, my another arcane jolt for 20 total force.
Oh, the Steel Defenders goes up and begins to grab one of her legs. You can hear the actual sapphire skin begin to crack from his attacks.
Nice. And that'll end my turn.
She is not looking great. However, she's going to look back. Looking at all you guys, she lets off another frightful roar. I'm going to need each one of you to make a wisdom save.
Oof.
That includes you, Glor. You're within range.
No.
Just barely, but you are within range.
Eesh, I don't think Flash of Genius is going to help there.
Snock, you are frightened. Greem, you are frightened. Penta, you are frightened.
Mine didn't roll. Okay.
Glor, you are frightened. All of you are frightened and terrified. She means business. And then Snock, since you were there, she's going to attempt to bite you and then claw at you.
My Steel Defender will use its reaction to use protection and impose disadvantage on the first attack.
Okay.
Not that it matters, but I had to call it before you made it.
Yeah, no worries. There we go. All right, second attack, claws. 27.
And I will shield, bringing my AC to with haste 30.
You monster. You
Wow. Don't you need to make a con save as well because you took the frightful presence attack?
Did it do damage?
No, you did not take damage. Yeah, you're good. All right. Yeah, you're good. She is furiated, and that will end her turn. Penta, you are up.
Okay,
You are terrified.
okay, so that means I have disadvantage on attacks as long as I can see her, right?
Correct. You cannot see her.
Okay. Well, I can't get closer willingly. But if I just
I am within 5 feet.
yeah,
once.
so I was just like, yeah, that's gonna balance out.
Yeah.
Can I see her from here?
Going all the way back to the old well, I'd say, yeah, you'd be able to see her. She's 15 feet tall, and though she's on an elevation of 10 feet, doing math and shit, yeah, you're able to see her.
All right, cool.
The power of math and shit. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, these are just gonna be regular attacks. Was she close enough to do my thingy thing? No, she wasn't. That's okay. No bonus action. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3.
21 hits.
Only you weren't feared.
29 hits.
Oh!
31 hits.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so that's 12, 30, 45 points of damage. As I'm just like, holy shit, this is so scary. This is so scary. This is so scary.
Penta, how do you want to do this?
I'm terrified right now. So I like to imagine I literally unload my quiver. Like even if she's stopped moving, she's stopped everything. I'm just like, nope, 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 no, thank you. And she's basically a pincushion right now.
Each one of you, Thok especially, Snock, you watch as her body just crushes down to the ground, becoming lifeless after these arrows of force just crack into her sapphire-like skin. And she drops dead.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, I think we did it, guys.
Wow.
Looks like it. It's an imploded dragon right next to me.
Right.
Whatever it is, I think we might have done it.
I'm going to continue stuffing my sack with gold.
I'm going to sit down for a second because taunting this dragon and having it pull up to my face was terrifying.
Penta, go ahead and roll a D100 for me. And
Okay.
Glor, roll a D100 for me.
Oh my.
Not one on the D100.
Okay. Snock, go ahead and roll 2d4 for me.
Oh, 2d4?
Yep, 2d4.
2d4.
All right. And then, where are you? Greem, I need you to go ahead and roll 1d4 for me.
All right.
2. Cool. Penta, since you got the killing shot, go ahead and roll one more d100 for me.
Okay, interesting. Nice.
69.
As it should be, honestly. It's all I could ever want.
All right, go ahead and roll one more d100 for me.
Oh, okay, lost a little momentum there.
It's a shame about that 1 out of the 100. But so is life. Ooh. Let's see here. Greem, go ahead and roll one more d4 for me.
I wrote to you an hour ago. I wrote to you an hour ago.
Greem, go ahead and roll the d4 for me.
Oh, he's muted. I don't know. Okay, there we go.
There. Ooh, 3. Nice. And Snock, go ahead and roll. Actually, Snock, Penta, and Glor, go ahead and roll a d100 for me, and then we will wrap this up.
It's more terrifying than the dragon.
47. and a 61. Wow. All right. As you guys go through and you kind of count your blessings, you're all still alive. You begin to go through the treasure hoard. You find 4 immaculate, very beautiful art pieces, each worth 2,500 gold pieces. You also find several magical items. You find a gray bag of tricks, a +1 shield, +3 leather armor, +3 chainmail, and a +3 plate armor. You guys literally rolled armor for every single one of those last ones.
What was the last one?
+3 plate armor.
All right.
As for gold, one of you go ahead and roll a D10,000 for me.
Oh gosh. Anyone calling dibs on that one?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Nice.
You find 9,712 gold pieces that is left, plus the 50 that Glory already took. It's not quite the treasure hoard of legends. However, it is a sizable sum, and with the magical items that are there as well, it is quite a payday. The gem carcass of Azure herself is glorious. Are any of you jewel crafter proficient?
Oh, I am. I have proficiency in jeweler's tools.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me a intelligence check and add your proficiency bonus on top of it.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Int. Plus 4, so 25.
Nice.
You'd wager, because she looks so glorious with her sapphire-like skin, the jewels, where it's translucent, clear, and glittery. Though she may not be a real sapphire, the size, the weight, and the rarity of such a creature, you could easily get over 40,000 gold pieces for her.
Damn. I don't tell anybody.
Okay.
No. I'll say, oh, hey, we got almost a whole island over here, guys. We can salvage the corpse of this dragon we just demolished. We went into its home and killed it. Now we get.
Now I will ask, as all of this is deep in here, how do you guys plan to transport it all out?
Poof. I mean, we could just chill here until I can infuse a bag of holding in a portable hole.
God damn it, artificers are such cheaters. All right. So we'll say with that, Snock is able to eventually, he creates a bag of holding, which he puts the gold and the items in. The dragon, I believe, is too big for that.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Each of you
Would a dead creature count as willing?
No.
It's more about the size of the opening, I believe.
It would be dead. There is no will involved. Why?
I was gonna dimension door it.
Oh my
a lot.
God. That's definitely an option. So with that, you guys take all your rewards, your riches. You put them in the bag of holding. And every 500 feet or so, as the remains of Azure the Dragon is vamped into place and then disappears and then vamped another 500 feet ahead, as you guys just casually walk by discussing how well it is. As we go through, each one of you feels you have been extremely successful. With this endeavor, you return to your tribe. They throw a big celebration with the remains of Azure the dragon there, and if you decide to tell them about the money, you may do so. If not, you may take it for yourself. And everyone is excited among your achievements. What does each of your characters do for the prologue? We'll start with Glory.
I don't know about y'all. Okay, yep.
Why you gotta start with me? He is attempting to buy an island because that idea was put into his head, and it sounds like a pretty damn good idea.
You go out of your way. Anywhere in particular in Faerun you like to buy an island?
No.
All right. You're able to find a very sunny island off the peninsula of Cholt. There's a lot of islands out there for you. You're able to find one pretty reasonable within price that has fresh water, and it actually has forests and vegetation and things like that, that you and your whole tribe, if you so wish it, could be able to go live on in peace and harmony. Out in the sun, sipping on coconut Mai Tais.
I also buy a fuck ton of soap and perfume so I don't smell bad on my island.
You have your own personal shipment of it coming in. You even go to the point where you even hire someone, a race of your choosing, to make the soap for you. So that way you always have it.
Now I have a soap guy. That is the level of luxury I have hit.
You come to me when you're asking for soap? You better be coming to me with a good reason. All right. Greem, how about you?
Greem really likes his ice and snow. So, and he heard about, buying an island. And what's better than an island that can move? So he goes out and buys an iceberg. And he gets his whole tribe on it.
You get the iceberg.
Real nice iceberg.
You get the iceberg dirt cheap. Literally, like, for 100 gold. Really cheap. And the person who sold it to you walked away laughing, but little does he know, you're going to do something wonderful with that iceberg as you set up your own little home and you begin to float around. And anytime you see the iceberg begin to melt, you just refreeze it. It ain't nothing.
I'm going to put giant masts on it. Become iceberg pirate.
You turn it into a ship with masts and sails. You're able to fly around, becoming Scourge of the North Seas. Perhaps a scourge to the Frost Maiden herself? Or to other frost giants?
All of them.
Snock, what do you do?
I'm going to build a giant robot dragon and pilot it and pretend I'm a dragon.
Snock, following Green,
Gonna become a Scooby-Doo
coming
villain?
into the north, he helps out a bunch of dwarves and begins to build his own giant robotic dragon that is feared throughout the north area.
I was actually going to come back here and rebuild the horde. It seemed like this guy had a pretty good setup. I want to, just settle in.
You're able to do so. You come back with a mechanical dragon, you just you chill. You wait for adventurers to come, because you know if they do, you and your mechanical dragon can destroy them, and you get to take all their loot and their magical items, just like Azure used to do.
Sounds like a plan.
And last, Penta. Penta, what do you do with your riches?
Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And because I ain't broke, I'm buying an island as well. I am retiring. I'm sparing no expense. So we're talking, glyph of warding, private sanctum. Listen, I should be the only thing teleporting in or out of this island. I don't care what plane you're coming from. I just a safe place. Just a safe place that's comfortable.
All right. You do so. And with that, each one of you with the exception to Snock, who sets up camp back here with the mechanical dragon, buys an island that suits your needs, and you guys successfully defeated and captured Azure of the Deep. Real life inspiration for everyone. That was fantastic.
Thank you. That was a fun run.
I will say I did plan a non-combat encounter for this as well, where you guys could have just talked to her, succeeded a DC 20 persuasion check, got some of the loot, and she would have just arranged a teleport, because she can cast teleportation. She would have just teleported you guys out of there. But
Pretty sure our bard can't roll below 23 for his persuasion.
Yeah, he literally cannot roll under.
Shut up. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You think my character was nuts? If he used his eloquence bard like an eloquence bard, this would have...
The fact that it was literally all combat kind of negated literally everything I had, but I cannot roll under a 23 on persuasion or a 17 on deception.
Oh my... So...
And I could flash of genius that for +4.
That's insane. Yeah, you could have had you gone up there and talked first instead of someone diving into the goal like Scrooge McDuck with a nat 20. So I think that was actually probably a better ending.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a dragon in there.
That's true. It was so good. But yeah, you could have easily walked away. You wouldn't have had as much though. But defeating the dragon, you gained a lot more. So kudos to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, this one shot is